Namaste. Welcome to the second part of the video on the highlights of monetary policy announced by the Reserve Bank of India on the 4th June of 2021. As highlighted in the previous video, the RBI has come up with a new term called GSAP 1, which has evoked keen interest among the participants, and as far as inducing liquidity is concerned, a good amount of liquidity has been ensured to the stressed institutions, especially the stressed commercial banks and the non-banking financial institutions. The borrowing costs have been reduced to quite a historic low. That is what is claimed by the Reserve Bank of India. Additional measures taken by the Reserve Bank of India in the present policy includes the on-tap liquidity window, and it is for contact-intensive sectors. Now, contact-intensive sectors are the sectors in which human beings come in close contact, like the car rentals, the beauty parlors, salons, spa clinics, hotels, restaurants, and an amount aggregating 31,000 crores have been provided for this. A fresh support of 50,000 crores have been allocated for AIFIs, that is All India Financial Institutions, which includes the special liquidity facility for NABARD, and that amounts to 25,000 crores, and another 10,000 crores has been allocated to National Housing Bank, 15,000 crores to SIDBI, Small Industrial Development Bank of India, to meet the requirements of MSMEs. So, if needed, additional 16,000 crores will also be funded to SIDBI, and all these at the prevailing repo rate and for a period of 1 year. So, a future outlook of inflation is favorable, and this is favorable due to the favorable monsoons, the southwest monsoons which have been occurring recently, along with a comfortable buffer stock, which will help cereal price pressures to be under check.
Now the question is whether the policy decisions will have an impact and whether they will percolate down to the commercial banks to be made available to the economy. The NPAs of the commercial banks have been a great concern. Are the banks willing to lend at the same capacity with which the RBI is indirectly infusing liquidity? Or will they have their own doubts about the piling NPAs, the credit costs, provisioning, etc.? Similarly, from the point of view of businesses, there is not enough credit demand until things normalize. The intent of the RBI is positive and creates optimism.
So, with a positive thought that the economy bounces back at the very earliest, let us wrap up. Thank you. Jai Hind.